My name is John Flatley, and I'm a technical program manager for Google in the Chicago office. I've worked at a couple different companies. I've worked at startups, I've worked at growth stage companies, and I've worked at Google. And what I've found is that some companies, what you find is that there's engineers that kind of come in, and what they're looking for is direction. They want to be told what to do. They want to be handed the task and just execute on it. At Google, people are really invested in their product. We call Google a bottom-up kind of culture. A lot of companies, you have this directive from the top saying, this is what we're going to do. But at Google, people are so passionate about the industry and what they're working on that the ideas really come up and bubble up from the bottom. What I always tell folks is that the technical and hard skills of program management, you can pick up in a book. You can learn about Agile, you can learn about extreme programming, you can learn about all these things, planning, retrospectives, all these great terms and tools and stuff like that. At the end of the day, that's all they are though. They're just a tool. And you can't use a hammer for a screw. It's the same thing with program management. You can't use the same tools for every project. You have to learn what's going on in a given team, a given project, and a given group of people. And so at the end of the day, really the challenge is understanding the dynamics of the people that you work with. I like to say that the key about program management is people and context. You have to understand the people that you're working with, you have to understand the context, and only then can you apply the skills that you learned. You won't always have the opportunity to pick and choose what people you want to work on a project. And that's okay, because you can just use those tools that you've gained in the past to understand the backgrounds and the style and the personalities of the people that you're working with. The most important part about program management is understand the personalities of the people you work with so that you can tailor your approach to make sure that you're working effectively with them. Think about it this way. You might be working with an introverted person. That person needs different types of attention than an extroverted person. An extroverted person wants to talk about their ideas and their project plans in a meeting. An introverted person, you might want to get their feedback offline or have an async kind of form or opportunity for them to voice their opinion. It's really not going to be cut and dry every time you work on a project. And that's why it's really, really important that you're flexible in your approach. You want to have people that are challenging the choices that we make. But at the end of the day, we all need to agree on a common goal and a common vision so that we can move forward. We don't want distractions because that's the one thing that can slow things down. At the end of the day, technical problems aren't that hard. People problems are really hard. And making sure that your team is sold and bought in on a vision and the project is super, super important. It's your goal and your job role as a program manager to motivate the team and make sure that everyone's on the same page.
Congratulations on finishing this video in the Google Project Management Certificate. Access the full learning experience, including job search help, and start to earn your official certificate by clicking on the icon. To view the next course in this video, click here and subscribe to our channel to learn more from Google Career Certificates.